Bienvenidos a Onda Digital, la voz de la Universidad Cooperativa de Colombia. Conectamos saberes, compartimos historias. Comienza el viaje sonoro.
Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome. It doesn't matter. Yes, it doesn't matter. Yes, it doesn't matter because remember that people are listening and we don't know when they are listening. Yes, that is the way that I could say that. And welcome to our first podcast 2026. I hope all of you are doing great. Today we are going to talk about a very catchy, interesting topic here at the university. We have a very special guest, and here my name is Enrique Cuellar, teacher at the UCC University. I am so happy being here, and with me is the teacher Fabio and our guest, special guest, Jerónimo. Hi Fabio, how you doing?
Hi, Enrique and students and everybody listening to this podcast. My name is Fabio, and I'm also a teacher here at the university. I think this is a topic that most of the students are worried about.
Yes, of course. The topic, imagine that. We are talking about, are you sure about your major? Yeah, that is the question that we're going to take here with Jerónimo. Hi, Jerónimo, how are you? How you doing?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for inviting me. First of all, I'm very happy to be here again, and I'm happy to share my experience here. I feel good.
That's great. Thank you for being here, Jero. Okay, great. Let's start with a simple question. Jerónimo, are you sure about your major right now?
Yes, definitely. I now feel very confident compared when I started in medicine. I feel happy being in my classes.
Okay.
I'm enjoying learning.
Okay, but wait a minute. Okay, now let's start with that. In this moment, you are studying cross media.
Sorry, Jerónimo, I'm a little lost. What is your major currently in this moment?
Currently, cross-media design.
Okay.
Okay. Nowadays you study cross-media design. Okay.
Yes. But what was your major last year?
Medicine.
Okay, and here we have
a big change.
Yeah, we have a big change right now. Yes, and that's what we are going to talk about. Yes, Jero is going to share why you are studying medicine right now.
Okay. Well, first for all, being a doctor was my dream since I was a kid. Also, I'm a nurse assistant. I don't work in a hospital or in a lab right now, but I worked for 2 years for a public hospital.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of experience. Okay, you work as a nurse assistant in a hospital.
Yes.
Yes, and that was the way that maybe you wanted to become into a doctor.
But being honest, it was my first red flag that I didn't pay attention to see because I'm not going to say that I hated all, but there were a lot of moments when I was regretting of being a nurse assistant.
Tell us a little bit what happened during the semester. Yes, the first semester, because you actually finished your first semester.
Okay, the first 2 weeks were good. Were amazing as I expected because that was other thing because it was like, okay, I'm going to start medicine and I'm going to be a doctor and I'm going to be happy. That was like the life.
Yes, that was your idea.
Yes,
that was your path. Okay, Fabio, questions, things that you maybe want to say to Jero?
What made you make that decision? The process of acquire the knowledge, the education, or the work itself in the hospital? Or
it was both of them. Actually, for example, in the hospital, I have a lot of problems with other partners, with my chief. So also I was sad. I was saying that I'm not pretty sure that this is what I want for my life. And after when I started studying here, I love being here in the university. I love this place. But I have a few problems with the classes, with the teachers, all the way of medicine, how the medicine students need to sacrifice themselves for being a doctor. I talked with students from higher majors, higher grades, and they told me the same. That
They gave you like advice about those
they give me
kind of things?
advice, but if I'm honest, for me like was a warning more than advice because they told me, okay, the first semester is going to be the worst, the second one could be better, but it's still going to be bad. Until the third one, you are going to start to feeling better. So I didn't feel comfortable thinking about that. And later with the signatures, if I'm honest, I hate chemistry and I hate biology. So
Biology was so difficult, and chemistry too.
yeah, actually, I lost chemistry. It was the only one that I didn't approve.
Okay.
Jeronimo, you haven't told us in which semester did you change your career?
Only in the first one. I only completed the first one.
The first semester of medicine,
Yes.
you.
Yes.
But fortunately, it was at the beginning of the career.
Yes, but wait a minute. I would love that maybe you mention a little bit those kind of like things that you went through. Yes, talking about maybe relationships with your family, how you faced those.
I didn't do it on the best way, if I'm honest. I have a few discussions with my family, mostly with my mother, because I wasn't trying to explain myself. Honestly, I just was saying what I'm hating medicine, but I wasn't giving reasons about the new career.
They didn't understand at the beginning.
Nope, at the beginning didn't understand, but for my good luck now they understand me, and because I'm doing myself with my scholarship, they accept the change. So what I kind of told about being sure about choose your major needs to be something that really likes you, that you really have the passion, not only
Yes,
a dream, because if I'm honest, when I was a kid, I have a lot of dreams, and they were just that.
Yes, of course. Not all the dreams becomes true.
No, and the other thing that was my mind or my mindset was fully based on medicine. My favorite TV show was Doctor House, Chicago Med. So my brain was thinking, okay, medicine is going to be the glory. You're going to be happy only when you're a doctor. And no, that's not the truth, honestly.
Okay, and what happened when you received like feedback? I don't know. You said that you talk with some students from other like advanced semesters.
Yes.
What they say that maybe help you to realize about what you wanted.
Well, the first round, they told me that look at them, look the life that they have, and understand first one that medicine is not the hardest career, but it takes a lot of time. You need to sacrifice your personal life, so you need to accept that, but you need to be happy making that choice.
I think that that is the most important thing in life. Yes, we have to be happy. Yes, we have to be happy doing what we want to do. Yes, and I think that our career, our major here at the university, yes, must be connect with that because
Yes.
it's part of our lives. Teacher Fabio.
Okay, Jeronimo, tell us when cross-media design career appeared. Do you have a prior knowledge of that, or did you love that career before? Or?
Okay, I learned from the major here at the university, but I always wanted like a dream that I was thinking that I was a kid for a dream that I can do it, was to do something related for the entertainment industry, work with cameras and visual effects, learn to do Photoshop. And for many time I was thinking, nah, it's just a hobby, nothing else important. Now here at the university, when I discovered that it's a career related to that, that there's people living on that, doing what they love, I asked myself, okay, I have a chance to change and do something that I really want. why I will stay here doing something that is not what I want. Honestly, it's a bet at this moment because, okay, maybe on the first semester it will be better, or maybe no, it will be worse, and I
Yes,
will.
of course. No one knows. Anybody knows who that. Yes, you are the only one that knows when is the proper time to make a change in your life. And that, let me say, it has a lot of courage. Yes. And being here, even, yeah, you are showing that you are strong. Yeah, you are a strong man doing like this
Thanks.
kind of this kind of reflection, because I think that it helps to other students, and that is one thing that I want to take in this conversation. Yes, you want to help another students. Yes, with your experience.
Yes, with my experience using the humor, because the best way to connect with people is make them laugh. And how I told you before, I love things like Saturday Night Live and the way that they make you think by the laugh, being funny.
Okay, you were thinking about cross media. Yes, how you can apply those things that you can
Yes.
learn by a TV program that you like to see, that you like to watch.
A TV program or a lifestyle
Yeah,
show?
livestock show. Yes, of course. Okay, and how does it feel being a cross media design right now student?
Feels very good. I feel like in the paradise, if I'm honest, I'm not comparing myself with anybody. I'm happy with my progress. I'm happy being myself. And I don't feel bad explaining to other people because I found. Oh, tell me.
What semester are you in?
At this
in
moment, the first.
The first one. Okay.
He's starting. I think that is the good thing. He made a very good decision in the exactly time.
Do you have one advice? Can you give one advice to the students concerning transcendental decisions for
Sure.
picking a career?
The first one is you need to take a moment to have a break and think about your choice. You don't need to. You can't do a decision like that being angry, being sad. You need to take a moment to break, take a moment to see about yourself. What are the things that you love? What are the things that you have a passion? What do you want to do with your life? And after that, which career, which major could you help you to do that? That's the first step. The second one is talk to your family or your friends. Many people doesn't have like the support from their families on the economical way or on the emotional way. So you need to find someone that you can talk about your experience. It can be a friend, girlfriend, boyfriend. It can be a professional like a psychologist, someone that really listen to you and can really understand you.
You kind of answer one question I had in mind. Was there influence of other person in your decision? A best friend, relative, teacher?
Many people, but not like they were the point that made me do the choice. They just give me an advance. For example, my best friend, he told me something that made me him. We only have one life, and if I'm honest, I don't think that the life is going to be bad, and you need to enjoy the little good moments. For me, the life is beautiful. You can really enjoy your life the whole time. You need to find the way how to do it. So it was the first part. A cousin told me that if she's honest, she saw me more in something related to design, to be creative, to be part of the entertainment industry, because she knows since I was a kid that it was something that I really love, that being a doctor.
Okay, but that's a very like deep experience that you are sharing with us, and I am so happy like having this opportunity, not just to meet you, just to talk about this kind of topic. But what is your relation? How is your relation right now with your parents? Yeah, like being a cross media design.
It's pretty good with my mother and my stepfather.
Okay,
With my biological father, it's funny because he really doesn't care about my choice. He just want to be sure that I will do something with my life. So it wasn't hard to explain him about all. He just asked me, "Are you sure about this?" I told him, "Yes, I'm sure." Okay, I don't need to talk more about that.
And I think that you got, or you give, actually, like very good advice to all the students that maybe are listening this podcast. You have to choose something that makes me happy. You have to choose something that you really liked. Yes, and you have to choose something for your life that maybe you enjoy. Yes, remember that, guys. Yes, this is part of your life. This is one of the most important decisions that you can make for you. And as Jerónimo show us right here, yes, you have that chance too. Teacher Fabio.
Jerónimo experience show us that the first choice doesn't have to be the final choice in your life.
Yes, of course.
And that's good. I think that if you change your major, you are not giving up yourself. You are being mature. You know that you maybe didn't take the right decision before, but you are not doing the right decision.
Yes, you have the possibility to change it. Okay. In this moment, we already finished. Yes, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much, Jerónimo, for sharing your experience. I think it was a very good talk here. Thank you,
Thanks.
Fabio, for being here.
It was a pleasure.
It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
and
Yes,
I want to
thank
come
you.
again.
Yes, of course. You are our special guest right here. Thank you so much. I want that you listen to us in a next occasion. Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Esto fue Onda Digital, donde el conocimiento se escucha. Gracias por ser parte de esta experiencia sonora.